Step back, hands to heart. Arm around your head and release into an arm wave. Around your head and an arm wave. Plie, release your arms like wings in slow motion, elbows, then wrists. Step forward, arms come up gently, cross your wrists under your chin. Step back, release your arms down. Plie, arms float down, soft melting mood. Weight on one leg, arms open into a diagonal frame. Hands cross under your chin, around your breast, and open. Hands cross under your chin and open symmetrically up, palms up. Weave your wrists down twice. Plie. Step back, weave them up twice, come up. And our goddess pose. Release your arms, prepare to repeat the sequence again. In all hand gestures, lead with your wrist, front foot on toe. Around your head, plus arm waves. Your eyes and head can follow your arms and gestures. Step forward, arms up, lead with your wrist. Wrists together, palms are turned out. Relaxed, fluid hands. You can turn and tilt your head to project dreamy, languid grace. Arm comes up, press your shoulder down, lead with the wrist. Your free foot taps the floor diagonally behind you. Head tilt, and your gaze follows the action of your arms. Weave down, tilt your head down, weave up, look up. Open into the goddess pose. Ready for another repetition. Hands to heart, lead with your wrist. It's a simple gesture, so let's make it fluid and elegant. Notice the side-to-side motion of my chest, pushing away from the arm that open. This type of supporting movement creates the feel that your entire body is moving, breathing, no stiffness anywhere. Every hand movement should feel and look like a caress. Diagonal arm frames, big arms, extend them boldly up and sideways. Don't forget the head tilt. Arms open up like a flower, with your wrists down and up. Fingers close and open, close and open. One more set. Arm movement, slow, deliberate, as if overcoming resistance, as if you're moving underwater. Step forward, lift your chin, look up. Tilt your head and torso away from the lifted arm. Your body flows into an S shape. Hands under chin, look down. Open up, look up. Ripple your fingers, weaving up. Tips of your fingers dive down. Press your palms down. Combination 2. Prepare to lift your arms. Remember, your shoulders stay down. Lead the movement with your wrist. Arms up, step. Your hands glide down, palms toward your body. Next, step, prayer hands down. Touch, tap the floor. Arms release. Arms up. Step, prayer hands down. Touch, release. Next, step back, prayer hands up. Goddess pose. Foot taps the floor. Release. One more time. Step side, arm swirl. Up under your chin, around your breast, and release. Let's repeat this sequence. Keep your shoulders down, chest lifted. Make sure your pelvis is right underneath your spine. You don't tuck it in, but neither do you release your tail. Abs muscles are activated. Your neck is straight, elongated. Now, a step, arms up, prayer hands down. Tap your foot, arms release. Add a head turn. A step with prayer arms up. Again, you can add a head turn and toss to echo the arms action. Side steps, arm swirl. The other arm stays graceful in a neutral position. Elbows slightly bent, fingers relaxed. Ready for the next repetition? Lift your arms, then make a step. Chest lifted high. Arms up, flip your wrists, palms inward. This gesture features the beauty of your body. Step arms up, prayer hands down. As your arms open, your elbows are rounded. Release them in a wing-like motion. Prayer arms up. Head turn and a light head toss as you release your arms. Side steps with an arm swirl. As you lift your arm, rotate your shoulder forward. Elbow comes up first, then your wrist. Repeating it one more time. As you lift your arms, you also arch your upper spine, lifting your chest. It looks like taking a breath. This coordination supports your arm patterns and gestures to make them more alive emotionally. Step prayer hands down. Prayer arms up. As your arms move, your fingers always trail behind your wrist. Relax. Lead with the wrist. Head turn for our goddess pose. To make your movements fluid, imagine that you're underwater, that the water is resisting your movement. Every muscle is activated to overcome it. Your face turns, following your arm. Lift your arms up into a prayer position. Step 3 hip drops. Step forward with a hip lift and an offering gesture. Step hip lift, flip your palms down. Step back, hip lift. Step back, hip lift. Hip drop, drop, release. Drop, drop, release. 2 steps forward with hip lift. Twice, hip drop, drop, release. Drop, drop, kick. Step, hip twist forward and up. 2 drops. Step, hip twist forward and up. 2 drops. 2 steps back. Arms around your head. 1, 2. Open. 1, 2. Around, around. Open, open. Let's repeat our combination. Step forward, 3 hip drops. Prayer hands flow down. Step hip, offering. Step hip, arms release. Step hand to heart, hip lift. Step hand to heart, hip lift. Hip drop, drop and release your foot. Drop, drop, release. 2 steps forward with hip lift. Step forward, proud posture. Step back, hip drop, drop, release. Step hip twist and hold, 2 drops. Strong back. Your back muscles are activated at all times, never limp. Arm movements start in your back with the rotation of your shoulders. Prepare for 3 hip drops. Arms open, offering. Release, palms down. 2 steps back with hip lift. Twice, drop, drop and kick. Keep your chest lifted. 2 steps with hip lift. Again, strong back, chest lifted. Step back, hip drop, release. As you release your foot, point your toe. Twist up, foot and toe. The more muscle groups flex and relax in succession in your arms or torso, the more fluid is your dance. 3 hip drops again. Step hip with the offering gesture. Make it regal. Step hip release, melting arms, sensual feel. 2 steps back with hip lift. Twice, hip drop, drop, release. Plus an offering gesture. Point your toe. 2 step hip lift forward. Step back, twice, hip drop, drop, release. Hip twist and drops. Twist high up, bend the opposite knee. Remember, your hip goes up, the opposite knee bends. Otherwise, you'll be bouncing. Now we're going to double the tempo of our hip work. If it's too fast to follow, try just footwork first. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, prayer hands. Just footwork, just steps. 2 steps forward, handed tempo, 1 step back. 2 more steps forward, step touch, step touch. 4 steps back with fluid arms. Ready for another repetition. Again, faster tempo. Now focus on hip work. Step forward, 3 hip drops, fast. Step hip lift, step hip lift. 2 steps back with hip lifts. Twice, hip drop and kick. Again, 2 step hip lifts forward. Step back, twice, hip drop, drop kick. Hip twist and 2 drops, twice. Another repetition. Ready for the 3 hip drops. On hip work, even when you go really fast, your both knees work at all times. Your hip goes up, the opposite knee bends. It takes time to achieve this coordination, so don't focus on this all the time, but from time to time. We want a smooth, isolated look, looking like your hips are moving separately from the rest of your body. And that effect is generated by your knees and maintaining lifted chest. Combination 4. Hip circle right. Before this last cross step with the weaving pattern down, I add wrist flip and a head tilt. Step back, your head turns in the opposite direction and away from your audience. The dream continues. Your undulation can feature a small range of motion, but be aware that the smaller range of motion on spinal waves like undulation, the more effort you have to invest to control it. It's one of those instances where a smaller, more subtle movement requires more strength and muscle conditioning to look smooth. Down, palms toward your body, featuring the beauty of your silhouette. 2 reversed infinity loops of the hips. Right, step diagonally toward the back. Sit, reversed undulation. Plie and torso drop with a chest shimmy. Repeat this sequence. Stack your reversed hips figure 8 on the left this time. Left, right, left, right. Left, step diagonally toward the back. Sit, reversed undulation. Torso drop with a chest shimmy. 2 steps with hip left. Step back, sit, chest circle right. 2 steps back with hip drops. Sit, chest circle left. Arms up, backs of your palms toward your body. The tulip pose, sideways torso tilt. Step, arms trace your body upward, tulip pose. Right foot taps diagonally toward the back, under your chin, around your breast, and open down. Step back as your arms reach forward, palms looking outward. Bring them in, flip your wrist, palms up. Draw a circle with your foot, offering gesture. Arms up, hip shimmy. Next, reversed hips infinity. Twice, start right. Draw a circle with your foot as you step diagonally back. Sit, reversed undulation. 3/4 orientation to your audience. Torso drop with chest shimmy. We'll repeat this sequence. Hip shimmy, reversed infinity, starting left. I tend to add a tiny chest drop to my reversed undulations. You can add it too if you like this look. 2 steps forward with hip left. Sit, chest circle right. Keep your chest circle isolated, your lower body still. 2 steps back with hip drops. Step and hip drop simultaneously. Step drop, let your foot draw a circle on the floor. Sit, hip circle left. Next are a sequence of poses. Tilt right, weight on your right foot. Your left cross touching in the back. Backs of your hands toward your body. Reach up at a head tilt and downward facial angle. Your right foot on toe finishes the curve of your silhouette. Step back, your wrists come together, palms outward. Leg circle, offering gesture. Reversed infinity loops. Point your toe as you circle your foot to step back. Reversed undulation. Lower body 3/4 orientation. Your upper body tilts forward, oriented straight forward, or more subtle, 3/4. Repeating the sequence. Keep your chest shimmy small and delicate. Steps with hip left. Step back, sit, chest circle right. Steps with hip drops. Slant your hip drops forward. When you step back, your hip draws an arc. For the poses sequence, accentuate the direction of your movement with your head tilt. Look up, head tilt right. Maybe a light head toss here. Add a tiny spinal wave, like an exhalation. Look up, head tilt left, downward facial angle. See how your head and facial angles add expressivity to poses and arm patterns. Sit lower for the reverse infinity loops. Bend your knees deeper to avoid bouncing. Chest shimmy. Really important to keep your hands as still and relaxed as possible. There will be some residual movement, of course, but we want to contain it as much as possible. Hip shimmy, same thing. Isolate it from your upper body and your arms. Bend your knees deeper to keep it contained in the hips only. Sit straight back, don't tilt forward. Sharp hip drop accent. Your opposite knee straightens sharply. Notice that the torso tilts in the tulip poses are directly sideways, no forward or backward tilt. Step, repeat the sequence. Activate your abs and back. This makes your poses strong and alive, not limp. Wrists cross under your chin, flip them palms outward, open from the heart down and out. Last repetition. Isolate your hips figure 8 in the lower body. Your head remains at the same level, no bouncing. Step back and sit. Maintain a strong chest lift. Check that you are not tilting forward or backward on the infinity loops. Your pelvis is right underneath your spine. A lot of these movements require serious back and abdominal muscle conditioning, but this doesn't mean that you have to do crunches in the gym. Belly dance is a muscle conditioning activity in its own right. If you just repeat these movements, focusing on the proper form, you will strengthen your core and surface muscles fast.